Hey, what's going on? This is Nicholas Lau from Dallas, Texas. Anyways, today I'm just going to do a quick whiteboard presentation. So I'm not going to come on the camera today because I need all the space for the whiteboard. But what I wanted to go over is the Pinterest course that I was promoting for a good friend of mine. I just wanted to teach you a little bit more about how Pinterest works because I know a lot of people are not that familiar with the platform or they have preconceived notions about it that oh, that's just a place where you go get cooking recipes or, Pinterest is just for girls, and that's not it at all. So, anyways, I want to show you quickly how you can use it to build your business and generate leads. So, forgive me for my drawings because they're probably going to end up looking like crap, but let's see what we can do. So, let's start right here. Okay. So, this would be Pinterest. Okay. So, that'd be your Pinterest page. Now, what you want to do is create different pins here. You want to, make them really artful. And after this demonstration, maybe I'll share my screen so we can log into Pinterest and check it out. But you want to join different Pinterest boards and create pins that have to do with your topic. So when people click on those pins, it'll go to where you want them to go. So where can they go now? Let's see. So let's make a couple of straight lines here. One, two. This is like the first time I'm using a Zoom whiteboard, so forgive me if this doesn't turn out as planned. So where can you send Pinterest traffic to? Well, you can send it to your blog. You can also send it to YouTube. And you can also send it to your capture page, or let's just put funnel. We'll just say a funnel, right? So what would all this be up here? These are all places where you can give value, all right? Meaning, meaning all of, let's undo that. So all of this is places where you can give value. You can make a blog post that can really help somebody out. So maybe let's just say that you are in the fitness niche or maybe in the skincare niche and you're joining Pinterest boards that are on those topics. And you make a blog post about what you did to lose weight or to correct a skin problem that you have, right? Now you've given people value. Well, when they go to your blog, they might read other articles and you might have a little pop-up that asks for your or ask them for their name and their email address so that you can keep them up to date about other blog entries, and then you can give them like a checklist or something, give them something of value so they want to opt in. Now same thing on Pinterest, maybe you could do a YouTube video and say, hey everybody, here's how I lost 10 pounds in a week by doing this sort of diet, right? So now you're directing people from Pinterest to your YouTube. So you can also get a YouTube subscriber here in the description area. You could put your capture page so you can get their email. All right. And then the other place, you could send them straight to a funnel. Maybe you have a product, but maybe you're not directly selling the product. Maybe you're giving them some value first that says, hey, opt into this page and you'll get my free 3-part video series on how I took care of this skincare problem in less than 30 days, right? And then it keeps on giving them value. And then maybe like after 3 or 5 days, it pitches them on the skincare product that helped you solve that problem. Okay, so that's how you can give value. Now, what does all of these three things do? This, this, this. No matter what you do here, it all comes back to the thing that I'm good at and that I specialize in, which is email marketing. Okay, building your list. So all of these things, whether they come to your blog, they're going to subscribe to your email list. They're going to go to your YouTube channel. They might subscribe to your email list. They go to your funnel. All of this is going to go towards your email list. Okay. Well, what can you do with an email list? Well, what can you do with an email list? You can monetize. And how can you monetize? Affiliate offers, your own product, uh, JV, which is like joint venture. Maybe you have something going on with a different partner. So these are different ways that you can build an email list and sell them other things. And so what you can do is you can also build value by having what we call different sequences, right? You can do what we call, what is going on here? Hang on. So you can do what we call a soap opera sequence. You can do like e-commerce products. There's different ways you can do. You can do business to business. You can do business to consumer. So essentially, after you build your list and people know that you're specializing in these, maybe another business might reach out to you. It's like, oh my gosh, we would like to joint venture with you because we would think that, you would be somebody that could really promote our products, right? So because you have influence, because you have a list, another company that might have a product, first of all, they'll probably give you the product for free. Hey, why don't you go ahead and try it out? Let us know what you think. And if you like it, they might let you promote it, right? So there's different things you can do there. Or um, just like Bree Marie does, who is the course creator, she was able to turn it into a podcast, which is awesome. So she started with Pinterest. Well, actually, she started with the blog, but she used Pinterest to get traffic to her blog. She was able to get 80,000 people to her blog in, I believe, 3 months, which is crazy. She doesn't even do YouTube. She might one day, but she doesn't right now because she's getting more than enough traffic from Pinterest alone to her blog. She's been able to build her list, and with that list, she's been able to sell her products and also start a podcast because whenever she has a new podcast episode, she can mail it out to her list. And the podcast is another place where you can build your authority. People understand that if you have a podcast, you're trying to teach something, they hold you in a higher regard. So it's a great place to bring guests like to come on podcast because they like to get their own brand. And then what happens is you kind of do a list swap. So if you have your own podcast and then you bring on a guest, and obviously that guest is going to share that podcast episode with their audience as well, right? So now you're tapping into their audience, they're tapping into your audience, and both of you are expanding because you just did what we call a joint venture. So, like I said, I can get more into this, but I just wanted to give you a brief overview how this one thing on Pinterest can lead to all of this. It's really impressive. So, Bree Marie's course right now, it is $97 for a few days, and then it doubles in price to $197. And I believe before the end of the month, she's going to close it off. So this is not one of those products that's just going to be open forever. She will open it and close it as needed. Once it's closed at the end of February, I'm not sure when she's going to open it again, maybe in the fall, maybe next year, but you don't want to wait for that because there $97 is a steal. The amount of value, I mean, just this just came on the top of my head. This has nothing to do with what Bree is going to teach you in this course. This is just my way of looking at things. So with this one avenue, this one platform, Pinterest. Now, remember, Pinterest isn't a social media platform. People treat it like a social media platform, but it's actually a search engine. It is a visual search engine. So when you create pins, those pins are there forever, which is cool. So it's just like going on Google when you're searching for something. Same thing, you go on Pinterest and you're searching for something, and it's going to lead them to somewhere else. So you have your value ladder here, and then it's going to take them into your world right here. It's going to be into your list. And then, you could point them whichever direction. Once they're on your list, you could start segmenting your list and see what they're really interested in. So like I said, there's a whole bunch you can do here. And if you refer to my previous video from a couple of days ago, you'll find out exactly what's inside the Pinterest course. Bree teaches so much. This is going to be an awesome course. I think you all are going to enjoy it a lot. Don't pass up on this. $97 is nothing to learn this type of stuff. So my affiliate link is in the description area below. It is nicholaslau.com/pin like a pro. So just click on that, and then you'll also get some bonuses for me. We're going to go more in depth with this. I'm going to break all of these down into their own individual modules, and that'll be your bonus for getting this Pinterest course with my affiliate link below. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. Let me know where you're from, what you learned. If you have any questions for me, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, on Skype, email. I get back to everybody as soon as possible. And again, I hope you really liked this video, and please leverage the power of Pinterest. It's an awesome platform. I mean, we're just scratching the surface. I'm going to go through the course myself. I'm going to start to implement these into my blog. My blog has been stagnant for quite a while. And now that I've learned all this stuff from Bree, I'm going to apply those into my blog and see if I can get even a fraction of what she was able to do with her blog. She basically took a blog, used Pinterest, turned it into a raving fan base. Now she has her own podcast. She has her own courses. She does one-on-one consulting. She has private clients. She's just turned it into a full-blown business. So she would be the one to tell you that if she can do it, you can also do it. It just you just have to have that drive and motivation. So, anyways, like I said, I'll do another video later where we can go through Pinterest a little bit more because I don't want to take away from this video and make it too long. So I hope you learned a lot here. Again, this is Nicholas Lau from Dallas, Texas, and I hope you all are doing well. Take care. Bye bye.